What is going on, ZTK? Dropping in to say hi and much love. Gotta head to work. We're giving out free food to vets at the Applebee's today. That is awesome news. That is one way to say we support the troops and support the vets that are doing great things for this country.
Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
I know.
It looked like a fire or a lamp or something.
No, they look like.
So what's going on, ZTK? All right, who do we have in here? I see 5 people, 4 likes, and only 1 message. Let's shout out to see who is here.
Nothing. Oh, yeah,
Been a busy day over here, and I'll show you what I've been doing. Finally got done with what I've been trying to do for about 3 weeks. So,
Someone joined.
yeah.
Jason Brooks.
Jason Brooks, what is going on? What have you been up to today? Kenneth Robinson, what is going on? You guys may get to see me get bit today because I still got a few things to do. I didn't get a chance to get cleaned up, and I got to change some paper in some new snake's tubs after messing with the rats. I did wash my hands, but my clothes, I bet they smell like rats. So this is going to be very interesting. Watching some football and separating my parents to allow them some rest. Did you get a lockup? And my phone's about half dead, but I got it on the charger, so we'll see what we can do about getting it charged, because I don't want to cut this thing short. I've been kind of, busy here lately. I was watching some football myself, and, listening to it while I was doing what I was doing. So, you can say what you want to say on that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, take you in where I was doing some stuff. Jason Brooks, that is very good news. I will start pairing up mine again in a couple weeks after I get my new girls out of quarantine and I get them into the regular flow of things. Also, I'm going to be rearranging the tubs back there. It's going to look more like a reptile facility type after I get done. You guys will see that hopefully by next weekend. I may tackle that tonight, but I don't know because I've been awful busy today. So, she wants to say hi.
Hi. May the force be with you. I don't like that, but.
Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and unplug the charger real quick. We're going to chance this. What's going on, TJ? Alright. Let's go in here and take a look at what I did. As you can tell there, that's kind of what I've been doing. Cleaning for one. But what I've been doing, it took me 4 hours to do. So cleaning normally only takes me a couple hours. So that lets you know I've been doing something else in here. I've been saying that I've been going to do a retrofit on my rat racks. I finally got that done. So as soon as I get this hung up, if it'll cooperate, there we go. There, I rearranged a little bit, and as you can tell, I retrofitted my breeder racks all that way. Of course, it takes a little bit of pull force, but as you can tell, I don't have to lift up and pull out. So, all I got to do is push in and push out now. Now, the negative thing about this aspect is when you go to pull the tub out, you got to kind of pull it out at an angle and pull it out because that water spout right there. Well, right there. So, that's no problem, but this will help any future issues with chewing because I have not had any more chew outs since I did this and separated that one girl out. So, I put in new water bowls down here because they kept tipping the water bowls over. So what did they do? Well, they hid under the water bowl now. As you can tell, there's a little hole there. So, I went to Walmart, and I'm going to fix that problem too.
Don't show them those other ones.
I'm not showing them the other ones.
Okay.
So, which ones did I buy? I did get new water bowls. I got these water bowls. Now, I like these water bowls because, for one, they're not going to be able to tip it over. Two, they're not going to be able to get underneath it. And three, these bowls stay cool. So that'll be perfect for breeding. That way when they wrap it, they stay cool. So, I'm going to change out water bowls. I'm going to have Crystal film me do this. And I got to look and see if I got to change any paper. Because if I do, I'm going to have to fold a couple papers too. So let's go ahead and take a look. See if I got to fold any papers. And this room was a mess earlier. Yeah, let's see here. I'm not showing the new ones. This is the reason why I got new water bowls. Look at that. Did you know they make water bowls that float? Well, if you look at that water bowl, it sure looks like it's floating. Look. Water bowls that float. Only bought at Walmart. No, they do not float at all. That snake was just underneath there. So I got to change 1, 2. Ooh, that one almost needs change. I'm going to go ahead and get this one out of there. Hang on a second, guys. Alright. Alright. I saved from having to change that water bowl out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I just caused that one. But I think that'll be okay. I'm not going to have to change that one out either. Because there's only a little bit of water, right? Well, I can't focus the camera right. There's only a little bit of water right there. That's where the water's at. This is one of my normal breeder girls. She's the biggest one of the bunch. So, I got to fold 2 papers, and then we'll get started on this. Let's go ahead and get these water bowls out of here and get them in the kitchen. So when we get a chance, we can throw them through the dishwasher, sterilize them. How many of you guys put some of your stuff through the dishwasher to sterilize them? I think it's a good idea. Yes, it takes longer. It's easier to do it yourself, but James Nelson, you do too. We're not the only ones that do it. So, that's great news. It helps out. I mean, yes, it takes longer, but if you don't want to wash it by hands, then it's a great way to get something else to wash it while you're doing something else in the meantime. And you know that it's good and sterilized because that dishwasher does get hot. So, should I mention how I'm going to change my snake tubs? I'm thinking about it. Should I mention how I'm going to change the snake tubs around?
I don't care.
No, just leave it as a surprise.
Well, I've been surprising them awful lot lately, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm taking these 3 racks. I'm going to turn them 90 degrees, put them flat up against that wall. In the corner, I'm leaving this one out here. That way, because, you know, as tall as I am, I still can't reach to the back to wipe the water off the top from the condensation. So I'm going to have that one turned here so I can reach all of it. These two are going to be in the corner. So imagine, look at them this way, but we're going to face this way, okay? So it's going to be faced against that wall, facing this way. Then I'm going to leave enough room from here to here to be able to pull these tubs out and pull them out. I'm going to turn these against it, so I'm making myself an aisleway, and it's going to be against the wall, but like this, facing this way. So they're going to be facing each other. Then I'm going to pull that snake tub rack, because those are big girls. I do not want to put them in 28 quart. I want to leave them in the 32 quart, or the big normal girls I'm going to throw in my big breeder rack. And also I'm going to change out some of these other breeders that I'm going to be breeding here, because I'm going to put them on paper to breed. I'm not going to breed them on substrate, because I watched a video Justin Kabelka put out a few years ago, and he mentioned loose substrate can cause the male hemipenes to stay everted after they get done breeding, could cause infections and kill the male. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this girl, which is the butterfly, this girl, the Paws Genetic Blackback, and this girl, the classic, no, not that one. I'm going to leave that one in there because she's not breeding this year. So I'm going to move these two, and because I don't have this one labeled, but I just moved her in here yesterday, the Super Mojave, I'm going to move her into that new rack, or that other rack also. Now, I don't like melamine, but those tubs are best for what I want to do. So that's how I'm going to do it. Now, with these turned 90 degrees, with them facing each other, I got just enough room to put that other rack against that wall facing this way. Hopefully that works out the way I want to. If not, I will change it accordingly. I'm pretty good at making space and organizing things. At work, they call me the Space Master. I can fit a lot of things in one area and make it look good. So this is all getting changed around. That other rack, of course, is going to stay in that other room until, well, the new additions that I got yesterday at the Repticon that she bought, I am going to keep in quarantine for 1 month, because they came from a Repticon and not somebody I know. Now, the ones I got from the reptile barn, which they did put up a video yesterday showing how they package snakes to go from a cold environment to a warm environment. Guys need to go check that out over at the reptile barn. He's an awesome guy to do business with. If you're interested in any snakes, head on over there, ask him what he has. He might be able to help you out. What is going on, Ed, with TGH? So, that's my plans. I would have loved to get the incubator in there, out of the dust, but since those snakes are so big, I don't want to put the bigger ones in the 28 quart tubs. So until I can figure that one out, then I'm just going to leave it like this, which I could very easily add 2 more additions to the top of the 12 quart rack, make it a 14 tub, and put them in there, but I'm not going to. So let's go ahead and get this paper. Let's go ahead and fold some paper, and let's see if I get bit messing with some snakes with me smelling like rats.
Well, should have took a shower.
So I'm doing this just for you guys. I could have took a shower and waited a little longer to do the live, but I decided, why? You guys like a little bit of interesting content. what's more interesting in possibly seeing me get bit by big snakes?
I want to watch.
Did you hear that? I'm going to repeat this again, and I'm going to face this the other way, and we're going to see what's said. I know you guys like the possibility of me possibly getting bit by big snakes.
I want to watch.
There you have it. She wants to watch too. So if she wants to watch, I know you guys want to watch. So this is a little bit of good content, I guess what you say, on this lovely Sunday afternoon. And
You having trouble there?
yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble, but
Why don't you sit down?
we're getting the issue.
I'll hold the camera.
We're getting the problems figured out.
He wants to do everything on his own. Let him be on his own.
There we go. Now, I need 2 of these. I did all that work for 2. Boy, I'm real smart.
I'll hold the
There we go. We got 2.
I'll hold the camera.
Okay. Well, I got to get things ready first. So, we're going to bring this paper in here. You guys are going to see how I fold my paper, which this light is killing my eyes. So let's kind of make it a little bit duller in here. There we have it. So what's everybody doing today? And start kind of talking, asking questions. Faith's going to have the camera. And if anybody wants to ask any questions, go ahead and ask them. And I will answer them while I do this. I got my paper towels. And I need something to put the snakes in that I'm pulling out, which is only 2 of them. What did we do with those tubs that went to the dishwasher?
In the bathtub.
In the bathtub. Alright, what's this? It's feed day here. Well, yesterday was feed day here, so we actually had a pretty good turnout in feed day yesterday. I was very surprised. Very surprised. But you have those every now and then. But I cleaned the bearded dragon today. Well, I cleaned my rats. I retrofitted my tubs, my rat rack. The wife cleaned or vacuumed the room out after I got done. I pulled all of them out, of course, as you can tell. I moved the my big head's in the way. I moved the grow out rack from in the middle to the end, and then I pulled them all out. I vacuumed out from underneath them. So yeah. So I'm gonna switch this over. You guys are gonna see this way. There we have it. Okay, let's get this started to see if I can get fit.
Camera.
So, I gotta very slowly do this because I don't want to clean up any more water than I have to. Hey there, big girl. Be nice to me. I know. Didn't get bit there. I need a trash can, so let's go get the trash can. You can keep it on me, that's fine.
Right here.
Alright. We gotta pull this out of here. As you can tell, yes, she did spill the water.
They all left to spill their water.
She didn't spill the milk, she spilled the water. I'm just gonna wipe it out. Actually, it'd be best to pour it out first.
Well done.
And then I'm going to wipe it out. I'm not going to disinfect it because I disinfected it last night. After I fed them. Everybody ate but Nook, the spider, 100% Het Desert Ghost.
Right there.
And of course, I did feed them live. They took it very well. Now I had one rat, and this is why you have to watch your snakes when you feed live. I had a big size normal in between a medium and a large, and with my head albino, and to me, it looked like he was going up and trying to bite the head albino. So I went ahead and pulled him out immediately. And I was going to put him back in the rat tubs, but I figured, well, I got some big girls in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw him in there to see if they take it. She took it. So he is no longer a problem. So, what I do is I always fold the link first. It's easier that way. So I'll try to lay it up against the bottom. Get about the correct width. And a lot of times I have these already made up, but I didn't on these. There's the length. Then I get, or the width, and now I get the length the same way. Just like this. Just like that. Fold it over. And now, I know my heat tape is going to be right here. So I do not want the folded over part on the heat tape. So I'm going to put it in there like that. But before I do that, to save me some time, I'm going to go ahead and fold this other one while I'm at it and use this first one as a template. That's the easiest way to do it. That way they're all the same size. Just put it up against there. Get it to where I need it. Put it here. Fold it. Come back. Put it to the edge. Take it to the end. And fold it again. Done. So, as you can tell, I'm taking the folded part and I put it in away from the heat tape. As you can see, fits good. Done. And we'll reach in here, see what she's doing. That's why they call them ball pythons. They're in a ball. Big girls. BBG, big beautiful girls. Alright, I'm going to pull this water bowl out because I don't need that one in here anymore. I'm going to go ahead and pick her up. This is Jasmine. This is Jasmine, my Spider 100% Het Desert Ghost. Put her in here. This is Nook, one that is hiding underneath the water bowl. Put that there. Hey, sweetheart.
Don't step on them. You gotta be careful.
Alright, now we're going to get this one. This one is wet. Look how big that girl is, guys. And keep in mind, I do smell like rats. Yes, I said I smell like rats. I don't mean bite me.
Is this what you do when we're not here?
What?
Just talk to your snakes?
Hey, I talk to my snakes. It's good to talk to your animals, isn't it, guys? Who else talks to their snakes while they're interacting with them?
Well, yeah, that's true, Mom. But it's not a snake. Hi, Iron Dog.
What's going on, Iron Dog? Yes, I talk to my snakes. I ask them how they're doing.
James said I do. Oops.
I ask them how they're doing, how their day was. I tell them, hey, your women just got here, so you guys are going to be having some fun here in the next few weeks. I try to give them hope, because they live in tubs. So you got to have a little compassion for your snakes. Give them a little hope. Give them a little inspiration.
James Nelson said I do, and then I don't know how to pronounce it, said I do too.
It's always good to talk to your animals because they do. Snakes can't hear, but they can feel vibrations. I'm a sole believer in snakes can know your voice. Just like rats, they can know your voice.
I wanted an Australian
I'm calling it Aussie puppy. But I wanted a puppy that I could train to do stuff with me.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go get the water bowls. And we're going to put the water bowls in there and we're going to check it out to see if they work.
LKB Pythons, what's up?
These, as you can tell, have a rubber piece underneath the side. And I'm going to leave it in there just to see what happens. But these water bowls will give them a little bit more room in their tubs while alright, be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be nice. I know. Can you move your tail for me?
I'm scared, but I'm not.
Alright, there we go. Now, I was told that this girl, Nook, she only laid a couple months ago. So, as soon as she starts eating, she's going to be hungry every day. But, of course, we feed them once a week. There we go. Let's go get 2 more.
Do. Papa.
And
Walking backwards.
grab 2 more water bowls. Now, one of these water bowls did not have the rubber piece on there.
Uh-oh.
So, it'll not have the water piece or plastic piece on there, which is fine. I think I'm going to like these water bowls. If I like these as much as I think I'm going to put these in all my breeders' tubs because this is very good for them if they're going to breed because it gives them something to wrap because this here stays cool. Nope. That stays cool. This tab slides in a little bit hard, so I got to be careful or I spill the water. Put this one in here.
I was like, where'd the snake go?
Alright, let's get this big girl out, see if she's aware.
Or bites you.
Or bites me.
Her head's on top.
Hey, sweetheart, you're a big girl. These are definitely beautiful animals, guys. Camera does not do justice. Alright, we need 2 more and then we are done. And you guys did not get to see me get fed.
No.
Darn.
I'm sad. I can't turn the... Ah!
I know snake bites lead for good content, but I don't care to get bit. And of course, since I mess with these snakes, I really don't want to mess with mine. Down here.
I don't want to step on the water bowls right below me.
I know this is not going to make the snakes happy, but I'm taking away their water bowl hide, but that's alright. Oh, you're fine. Calm down.
So pretty.
Alright, we are done. Now, let's get rid of these water bowls and then I will wash my hands and we will get back to the computer. So I can put my phone on the charger.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's see here. So, does anybody have any questions with the retrofit that I did? Why I did it? How I did it? Or anything like that? I am almost done, guys, then we will get back to the norm.
You did what?
TikTok.
Oh. Oh, you spilled. You spilt it.
Alright, that's done.
Do. Bop.
Alrighty. I'm going right where you're at.
We ran into the door.
It was a trash can. I gotta run. Hi, mommy.
Hey, up close and personal there.
Alright. I gotta wash my hands. We'll get the paper folded up and we will be
Call my name.
done with all of the work that needs to be done today. Unless I decide to tackle the snake rack issues. Which I don't know if I will because I'm kind of tired now.
Oh, you're just lazy.
Excuse me?
I'm lazy, I said.
Yep. So, I got about 1 more or 1.5 more weeks of fully taking care of the rats before Crystal takes over. I can't wait. I know I'm going to have to probably help her for a little bit.
How do you pronounce his name, Mom? That just.
I don't know. What do
Okay.
you do for a living, Donnie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I am back. What do I do for a living? I run a film slitter. And I basically cut film. I cut film down to the size that customers need it to.
Great bag. Here, you can have this back.
Well, I need you to video me a little bit longer because I gotta fold this paper
Make a
and
mess.
put it back in the box. Alright, done.
Done.
That was it.
So, now let's get back over to the computer. Plug my phone back into the charger. If I can reach the charger here. And let's get back to talking. Alright, we are back. Let's go up here, see how this works. And then there we go. Right there. That will work. So, Euphoric, what is going on? And my Chiefs won today too, I think. So let's
My bad.
So let's take a look at some scores and see who is leading
I think I said the last.
and who is winning.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Okay, let's do DCR Reptiles Sports Talk.
Hey, I think you stepped on glass. Bathroom.
All right, NFL, here we go. Week 10. The Steelers kind of put a whooping on the Panthers. The Redskins did beat the Buccaneers, which the Buccaneers play about 15 minutes away from me. The Chiefs beat the Cardinals to make them still the best team in the AFC. The Bills put a whooping on the Jets. The Colts squeaked by the Jaguars. The Bears beat the Lions. The Saints, I guess you could say they put a whooping on the Bengals. And the Patriots actually lost to the Titans. Can you believe that? The Browns beat the Falcons. I didn't see that one coming. Oh my goodness. The Raiders are leading the Chargers. Well, Chargers will come back and win that game. The Seahawks are beating the Rams.
I have a Ram shirt.
I have a Ram shirt.
And the Dolphins are tied with Packers at 0. Tonight, it's the Cowboys and Eagles. I don't care who wins that game. And tomorrow, the Niners play the Giants. There is your DCR Reptiles sports talk.
Yay!
I don't know why, but one of my favorite sports is football, and then I like baseball/softball.
All right, so let's go back and look through you guys' comments to see if you guys have any questions for me. Yeah, the Falcons got beat. The Patriots got beat, which I'm happy for. They'll still make the playoffs. I imagine it's going to be the Patriots and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Hopefully we can get some retribution.
I got a lighter.
So, anybody have any special plans for this week? Mine, I just got to work.
School.
Let's see here. Just order the CMC liners. Well, I need to talk to him and see how much they are and see if they fit into my budget. Yes, his previous owner named him Ozzy. Oh, must be talking about your bearded dragon. So, yes, hopefully this week or next weekend I will change around those snake tubs. Depending, because I know it's going to take a little bit, shouldn't take too long, but I know it's going to take a little bit of time to do it. I got my tub set up for the new one coming. That is awesome. That is sweet. So do you have just a basic quarantine tub set up? So let's go take a look at the hatchlings. Just to see what's going on with them. Let's see here. So yes, James, yours will be shipped out Tuesday for Wednesday delivery. He is doing well. He does eat like crazy. Got him on rat pinkies or fuzzies, depending on how big they are. This is Ed's Lemon Blast.
What is your mom like?
Male.
Tootsie Roll.
This is CJ's Spinner Blast. Male. This is Stevie's Lemon Blast male that I'm trying to convert over to rats, but he's stuck on mice. I put a little rat pinky in with him all night, did not eat it. So I went to the pet store, or the reptile store, got a mouse hopper. I took the rat out, put the mouse hopper right in, and boom, he took it right off the bat. This little Spinner Blast male is being stubborn. I tried to assist feed him twice or 3 times yesterday. He did not want it. But when I tried to assist feed hers, as you can tell, she didn't want it either. But the next week or couple weeks after that, she started eating. So I'm hoping that happens with this one. So there's one of my holdbacks. Holdback female, Spinner Blast. She does not miss meals. She is a pig.
Be like me.
This is a female spinner blast. Now that she's on food, she eats like crazy. This is a female lemon blast I held back. She eats like crazy. There's my classic female that I held back. She's a beast. She's getting a lot better. There is my beautiful male bumblebee that I held back. And here is my male pastel that I'm putting into the lineup of giveaways. Which one? I'm not sure yet. So, as you can tell, that is a great looking pastel. I seen some pastels at the show yesterday. They didn't look nothing like this one here. But that's good. And the cinnamons that I seen at the show look nothing like the cinnamons I got here either. They look nothing like that. So, I will be proving them out this year and having some, hopefully, good luck with them. If I can convince them to start breeding. But hopefully the temperature drops will do that, and the females will start wagging their little tail, telling the males to get over there. But we will see what happens. What is going on to Rob and Nee show? Welcome to the vlog. It's been a while, but I know you've probably been busy.
It's not vlog, it's a live stream.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
A dog goes meow.
Yeah,
I stepped on glass.
and a pig goes bork.
Okay, my wife and daughter just said that a dog goes meow and a pig goes bark.
Bork.
Bork! Get it right!
Bork, not bark,
And I
bork.
stepped on glass.
And she stepped on glass.
I was just doing a dance.
So I'm going to cut her foot off.
They're not.
So, and she's got a loose tooth too, so I think I need to pull that too.
Mom, I didn't say anything.
You told me the other morning it was loose.
My foot keeps popping.
She'll pull it out when it's ready.
But, anyway,
You hear that popping?
so that is about all that's going on here at DCR Reptiles. Just doing the daily grind.
Did you say DER?
No, I said DCR. Just doing the daily grind, your typical rat cleanup on Sundays. I actually got done feeding, cleaning up and everything early last night, so that's a good thing. That's better than staying up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning cleaning up after you feed.
Arf.
So, oh, here's what I'm going to do.
What?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I can't see.
Let me
I'm
think here.
scared. The light is blinding.
I'm scared.
So I'm going to have a 5-tub rack without any snakes in it.
Hey.
That means I need to get more snakes.
Yeah, you need to.
You gotta get more rats first.
Well, that's in the process too. I need to get more rats.
I gotta
Donnie,
get me some more
before
rats.
long, you will have to get a bigger place. Your collection is growing fast. I totally agree.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
We are working on that. I have, right now, counting the snakes that are being shipped, 60 snakes. After Tuesday, I'll be down to 58.
Again.
Again. I started the weekend at 58. I went up to 60. Now I'm going to go down to 58. So, I haven't heard from the other breeder today, But I know she's a busy woman. But she knows I definitely 200% want that project from her. So I told her, give me some time after she gives me a price so I can save the money up to get them.
Whoa! You got free pies? You want some pies?
I got pies if you need to fill those tubs. Euphoric, I would say yes on that, but there's a little bit of money problem on that part. But if you want to give them to me, I'll take them.
Yeah.
You just send them right over here and I'll take good care of them. We can even make a deal on giving you some of the babies from their clutches. That'll work.
Wait, what?
I love my pies. Let's see here. All right, Dion, you asked if I made my own racks. These are sea serpents racks. These are DCR racks. Yes, I did make them 3 racks myself. And I did, in previous vlogs, tell you how I did it. But they work good. I'm very happy with them. The only thing I wish I would have done, I wish I would have done a little more research and got me some of these tubs here versus these tubs here. But that's okay. I could always get these and change them out and adjust these accordingly, but it's okay. I'm happy with them. They'll be fine. But you were DER when you made them, so technically they are DER racks, not DCR racks. Well, DER made them, but DCR bought the project out. How do you like that one?
Okay, Mom. Technically, DER is still you because that's your initials.
Yeah, but this is DCR Reptiles channel. So,
I didn't even know that was your initials.
Really?
What?
Reagan, how old are you?
I'm 3.
That is a big 3-year-old. It's not a little 10-year-old, it's a big 3-year-old.
I'm a mentally 3.
Johnny, Crystal.
Okay. Robinson. Reptiles. What?
There you go.
Yeah.
Finally, after 10 years, she knows I have a middle name.
Hey, I know something else.
She's not my kid. I found her alongside the road.
I know something else about you that nobody knows.
He talks to his snakes.
Oh, everybody else does too.
But you're not a number 1, you're a number 2.
I'm not a number 1, I'm a number 2. What do you mean?
You're not a number 1, you're a number 2. Can anybody else figure that out? I'll let them know if they're right.
Your name. Oh, I get it.
No, you don't.
I get it.
Because women are always number 1?
No, it's your name.
Oh, okay.
Mommy.
She says I'm a number 2, not a number 1. Does anybody know what that means? I know what she's talking about.
Me too.
No, you don't.
Iron Dog, what's the answer? Let's see if you know this. Man.
And it has nothing to do with me.
All right, I'm waiting on his answer, so it must be a long one because he's still typing. Poop head? No, that's not the answer.
Y'all don't, nobody knows.
I think that stumped everybody. But I'll give you guys a few minutes to answer and then I'll tell you.
Now they're just going to wait for you to answer it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a mystery in itself.
Then I don't know. Well, typically, if someone has a name, number 2, what does that mean? You're a junior. No, I am not a junior. By no means. No, I'm not a junior.
You're in the... You're very, very close.
Very close, but no cigar.
I like to smell cigars.
I do too. I like pipe tobacco smell too.
Uncle John used to smoke those.
All right, so I'm a number 2, not a number 1, because my dad was number 1, I was number 2.
Literally number 2.
I'm the second, not a junior, a second.
I said it. Number 2.
And there's a difference between a junior and a second in my book. So that is why I'm a number 2.
You're a poop head.
But anyway,
Alright, go ahead and start dinner.
I am going to jump off of here because I got to take those out to the trash.
Or I'm going to complain.
She'll do that anyway. But
What?
how do I get all of those to the trash?
Here.
I'm smart.
You have phones.
I throw them in my trunk and drive them a block, put them in the trash, and drive back. I don't carry them. I don't want to make 3 trips. I only want to make 1. And the least amount of work necessary is the way I want to go.
Ow.
Hey, there's a table there.
Hey, no, it's me. Can I make dinner?
All right, guys. I'm going to jump off of here. I may or may not have that done by tomorrow. I don't know yet. She's going to start dinner. And it's going to be a good dinner. I don't know if the girls know yet. Do the girls know?
No.
Yes.
What?
I forgot what it's called. She told me when I ate the spaghetti.
Oh.
We are having chicken fajitas.
I got lazy doing the dip and scrap.
The only thing that we're going to be missing is cheese sauce.
Oh, you do that too?
Yes. You got to have queso dip in your fajitas. You have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that before.
All right, guys. I'm going to get off of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, you learned a little something today. I don't know what you would have learned, but
Like, share, and subscribe.
hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys like my retrofit and my organization in my rat room. And you like my new water bowls for my new snakes. But I'm going to jump off of here. We are going to cover one morph tomorrow on Morph Monday. And I will see everybody in the next vlog. Have a great